week. This is amateur video. It shows passengers watching the big dark storm gathered outside the airport windows. Security cameras caught the action once the tornado hit. You can see the concourses. They turned into big wind tunnels and sent big pieces of debris.
Dan Pope is fixated on that, and he's even going to go you one better if you want a dramatic weather story.
Here it is. You know why a vortex has been down?
Yeah.
Excuses, excuses. Listen to this.
It was hit by lightning.
Oh, perfect.
So we have no vortex. That's because this storm hit the hail and all of the... You saw the story earlier of the lightning that did damage in Payson. Well, it damaged the vortex. So if you've been looking for radar, you've been looking for it on KSL.com on your iPhone or your Android, that's why. Beautiful pictures from Chopper 5, the snow in the mountains, and take a look at this time lapse. This is, look at the storm come in, dark clouds, rain, and then a little sunshine, and then a little more rain, and some dark clouds. It's an amazing thing. Look at these clouds as they swirl as the cold front goes by. A lot, well, not quite like the tornado in St. Louis, but in Utah, not bad. Beautiful, full rainbow in Cache Valley. Brad Peterson sends us this photo. I'm going to just step out of the way. Isn't that beautiful? They had some rain and snow in Cache Valley today. A very wet day across much of the state of Utah. Now, high and low temperatures and snowfall amounts. There's that 7 inches at Alta. The high today, 30. 4,200s in Eden. We had rain in Moab and Montpelier. Moab still managed a high of 66. Some other reports, we've had some reports of flooding on the Sevier River. A lot of rain fell in the Richfield area, so that's probably why. 1900s in northeast Ogden. Jeff James reports in. Scott says a 1/4 of an inch in Ogden. St. George managed 75 today and Vernal 57. Now the west is under the influence of a jet stream that is moving at 170 miles per hour. It is moving so fast that it's churning up the atmosphere. Very cold air is following this cold front. As it moves over the warmer waters of the Great Salt Lake, that creates lift. That warm air lifts the atmosphere, and so though the cold front has moved by, we've seen the showers and thunderstorms and the damage and the vortexes down and all of that damage in Payson from the lightning strike. We put this into motion, and after midnight it gets so cold. This is lake effect right here. There will be some snow, 1 to 2 inches in the bench areas along the Wasatch Front, but the focus is going to be Davis and Salt Lake counties, right in this zone here. Notice it decreases by 10 p.m. In fact, most of this will be over with by noon. But in the Davis and possibly Salt Lake, even maybe southern Weber County areas, that's where the heaviest snow is going to fall, and we're talking significant snowfall. And a very cold morning on Wednesday. Hard freeze expected at that time. Showers across eastern Utah, mainly in the mountains. We'll see a high of 55 in Moab. How about a 65 at Lake Powell? Bit windy. It's going to be very windy in Price tomorrow. Those northerly gusts will be 30 and 40 miles per hour. Showers along the I-15 corridor hanging on through the day but giving way to at least a little sunshine in the afternoon. Very, very cold in St. George, more than 10 degrees below normal, but we jumped to 84, then we're back down to 72 as another storm comes in. Northern Utah forecast is for that snow in the morning. Here's the area of concern right in there. Davis and Salt Lake counties, the high only 44. Now, how much precipitation, how much snowfall? Most valleys a trace to an inch. Most benches 1 to 2 inches. But in Salt Lake and Davis counties, 2 to 6 inches or more. With the Wasatch Mountains, 1 foot to 1.5 feet, the Cottonwood Canyons in particular. 54 on Wednesday, but a hard freeze in the morning. Another storm on Friday. Then we'll have a pretty good weekend. I am concerned, though, because I see more of this stormy weather the 4th of May through the 10th of May.
Really?
And if we continue this pattern, and I think we will, we get in the middle of May.
And then if it warms up,
we're going to have real trouble.
Get the sandbags ready.
Get ready now. Mitigate now. Get the sandbags ready. That is the smartest thing to do.
Good advice. Thank you.